you'll find bags of this. Had these guys when they were little. So check it, I just had an idea. The water is pristine. Ooh, look at him color up. Everybody's doing great. Maui, look at him, baby. You know I love you. Look, look.
Hana Hui A Maui.
Aloha, my ohana. It is your boy, the Hawaiian Fish Keeper. And if you're new to the channel, let me be the first to welcome you with a big aloha. Not only that though, why don't you do me a favor and hit that subscribe button, and next to that subscribe button is a little bell. Hit that bell, just turn it on. It's a notification bell. It's just gonna notify you when I put out a new video. That's all it does. Doesn't cost you a thing. Now, behind me is my Predator tank. I haven't showed this off in a while just because I've been so busy with Tiki Falls 3.0. Even though I just put out a video on it, I still gotta show you guys what I did just to kind of tighten it up a little bit, all right? But first, let me show you what this Predator tank is doing. All right, so let me introduce you to all the players here in the game, okay?
Ray, Earl, Craig, Shorty, Tim, you know, Lil Red.
Let's start off with this beautiful green terror. Yes, that's my green terror. Jason, we call him Jason. He's actually Jason Voorhees. Yeah, we got him right around Halloween. I want to say maybe a year and a half. Or was it 2 years ago? I can't remember. It's all a blur. And then look at this beautiful Jack Dempsey. That's Tupac. But his colors, oh gosh, he's grown. Had these guys when they were little. My beautiful red Severum. I don't have a name for him, guys. So if you guys got a name, just go ahead and leave it down in the comments. I just call him Red Severum. As aggressive as this tank is, he really does hold his own. I'm super proud of this guy. I was always watching him thinking he was going to get picked on and whatnot. I mean, he gets chased around, don't get me wrong, but he really does hold his own. And then, can't really see because this whale's in the way. Yeah, this is my Ocellaris peacock bass, better known as Baby Zeus. But nowadays, I've just been calling him Zeus because he's over 12.5 inches. Yeah, this dude is a beast. And then I got my red tiger Motaquints. Look at him. I've been getting a lot of comments asking, hey, what about your red tiger Motaquints? Well, there he is, and he's doing great. Big shout out to Matt over at the CICHLID DOJO. I'll leave his link down in the description below. I got this beautiful fish from him. He's got some beauties, I tell ya. Ooh, look at him color up right in front of our eyes, huh? Look at baby Zeus. He's getting mad or he's getting hungry or something. Anyways, he's a beautiful fish. But you know what? I haven't done this in a while. Let me run a B-roll on these guys, all right? So, without further ado, hit the B-roll. So check it, I just had an idea, but I'm gonna need your help. Comment down below if you want me to do a live feeding on the Predator tank. Now, the only things that I've fed live were earthworms and ghost shrimp. I think I threw in like 50 ghost shrimp. It was pretty crazy, it was mayhem. But I've never fed them live minnows. And I do have a place where I can get some healthy minnows. I don't have to worry about bringing any kind of ick disease or something into my tank. So I'm gonna need you guys to comment down below and maybe say yes or no. I'd love to see the predator instinct just come out in them, especially when you add something live in the tank. It's really fascinating to watch, and it would be a treat for them because they've never had live minnows. So leave a comment down below, and while you're there, why don't you just go ahead and hit that like button too as well, because that'll help the channel out. So let me show you what's going on with Tiki Falls 3.0. Let's go. So you guys may be saying, you just put out a video on Tiki Falls. what could you have possibly done since the last video? Well, let me tell you something. That video I made about a week ago. Now, you guys just recently saw it. So I'd done a lot of different changes, but I did a lot of details on Tiki Falls that was just really bugging me, and I wanted to show you guys exactly what I did. So if you're new to the channel, Tiki Falls is my DIY pond that I created from the ground down. Now, this pond here is my labor of love. I've worked so hard on this thing, and it's gone through so many different changes. You know, it all started with bringing a little slice of Hawaii here to Sacramento, California. This is kind of like my mini paradise, my home away from home, my little oasis, if you will. And I'm going to show you all the fine details that I did. I'll point them out to you, and I'll show you some clips of what it did look like. Let's go. Okay, so here it is, guys. This is the original Tiki Falls 2.0, and then this is the connector, and then this is 3.0, which you can see everybody's doing great. The water is pristine. The color in the fish is so vibrant. I mean, look at it. Look at them. Look at them. It's like glass. You can't even see the water. My butterfly koi, Kenshi, right there. He's beautiful. The only butterfly koi I have in the pond. So let me show you some details. You can see we added some water hyacinth. Big shout out to Coach Lance. Thanks, Coach Lance, for that. You can see I have my water lily right there. And I added a lot more of the pond pebble, as you can see, down in this midsection here. I put some more pond pebble right through here, so you just don't see the pond liner. We added that tiki there, which I kind of showed you guys, but I also built up the rocks on this side of the pond, as well as added some more stone on this side. We also moved some tikis around. If you noticed, in the back there, we got this big moai tiki that I set there, and the tiki that was there is now right there. On the other side over here of the pond, I set the other big tiki right over here on that flagstone. It kind of looks cool from afar. I added Creeping Jenny. Jenny! As you can see down the sideline, I said sideline. Anyways, down the side of the pond here, a lot of Creeping Jenny. It's still new. It's actually Creeping Jenny that was right there in the pond. I took a bunch out, and we actually started to plant it down the side here. Once this starts to grow in, oh, it's going to look so nice. So I got Creeping Jenny here, there, here, there. I got a piece tucked in there that should be growing. You can actually see, let me zoom in. You see that piece of Creeping Jenny right there? Yeah, that's the piece I'm talking about. That's gonna grow, fill in that whole area there. Not only that though, but I got some Creeping Jenny down in here too as well. That's gonna look nice. God, look at those fish. Oh, my babies. I guess they wanna eat, huh? Also, if you check out the waterfall spillway, I added a lot more rock. We filled in the back there since there's no leaks, and we put a bunch of filler sand in there and then topped it off with rock on the back side, so it gives it a little bit more depth if you can see it. I'll show you a picture of what it looked like, and then you'll see the difference. You see that? Huge difference, right? But let's go ahead and check out the moss that I added right there. So at your local Walmart, if you check like where the material and the hobby section is, you'll find bags of this. This right here is Reindeer Moss. It's a bag full of it, and it was probably like, I want to say like $3 or $4. This brings so much life to a pond, along with some Gorilla Glue. Let me show you. So the reason why I actually super glued all this moss down inside these rocks here is I was covering the waterfall foam that bubbled up. Now there was a lot of waterfall foam that bubbled up. I cut it off with an X-Acto blade or a razor blade, and I took some super glue and I just super glued all this reindeer moss. It gives it some color. I think it looks pretty tight. It kind of matches the asparagus plant right here behind it. So anyways, I just went with it right here in this little section, and I thought it was pretty dope. But that's just something that's really cheap, inexpensive at Walmart that you can get to customize your outdoor pond. It's pretty cool. They have all types of moss. They have reindeer moss, moss, and moss. I mean, they have like 3 different types. I don't know different types of moss, but just another tip of the pros. They already know what I have in my hand. Look at them. Feed me, feed me, feed me. Oh, there you go. Go to town. Look at them. Nom, 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 nom. Oh, nom, 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 nom. Oh, yes. Okay, so now for the moment you've all been waiting for. Now, if you're new to the channel, I have two Flowerhorns, a male and a female, Maui and MOANA. So what I did was I made a playlist for you guys. I'll leave a card up above. Click on that card. It is strictly Maui and MOANA only. Do me a favor, go check that playlist out. You won't be disappointed. So now that I caught everybody up, let's get into this video and talk about what the thumbnail's about. Now that thumbnail, I might have fooled you guys. I just want to let you guys know that I'm super excited because I got fries. Let me show you. Look, look.
Fancy, what the hell?
What? I said I got fries. Oh, did you mean I was talking about like fry, like baby fish? Oh, no. I was talking about I got fries. Go ahead and rewind it if you don't believe me. Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. I was messing with you and playing a little trick on you, you know, but that's what family does, right? So I almost vacuumed up all these eggs, the fungus that's growing on it. I mean, look at it. It looks gross. But you know what? I had to save it. I had to show you guys. So you know what a bad batch of eggs looks like, or just nasty. Look at that thing. Ew, it's like gooey. You know what I mean? I'll tell you what, if this video gets 1,000 likes, I'll eat that. Damn! just kidding, okay? Just kidding. Maui, look at him. Look how beautiful. Look at his pearls. He's got beautiful pearls. Look at him. Anyways, this is Maui, my male SRD, Super Red Dragon Flowerhorn. If you guys didn't see the video, I had the eggs down here. They were up in this tank right there. And I actually put him on this side to fertilize the eggs, hoping he would. Well, obviously he didn't, but you know, I actually left them in a little too long. They say that the male will fertilize them within 24 to 48 hours. I left the eggs a little bit closer to 48 hours. Now that I have this tank set up, the missus wasn't too happy when she saw me setting up another tank. That's tank number 11. You know, she made that face. Maybe you guys are familiar with that face. That face? Do you guys know that face? So now the Hawaiian Fish Keeper is going to give you guys a little bit of advice. It can go for men or women, especially us in the hobby. This is what you do. You'd rather ask for forgiveness than ask for permission. Just think about that one. Disclaimer though, it doesn't always work. I think we'll be able to do it. We got MOANA over here on this side. She's due within the next maybe 10 to 12 more days, and then her egg tube will drop and she will be ready to lay more eggs. And what we're gonna do is I'm gonna clean this dish off because that is just nasty. We're gonna put the dish back on her side of the tank over here, and then once she's ready to lay eggs, I will let down this divider, let them get together again. Watch them very closely. If they start to fight, I will separate her from her eggs like I did and have Maui on this side, maybe just overnight, and that's about it. I'm not going to leave them in long. And then I'll take them out, and now that we have this tank ready, we'll stick them down in here. Big shout out to my viewers, my subscribers that were giving me pointers. I really appreciate it. They were like, hit me up on Instagram, leaving comments on, like, you know, different techniques or what to add to the water to help with the fungus. We're going to try to do it the right way this third time. And you know that saying, third time's a charm, right? Right, Maui? God, you're so beautiful, man. You are the ugliest, most beautiful fish ever. So, and there's, I'm sorry, I don't mean to offend you, baby. You know I love you. Look at that gunk once again. But it's okay. It's okay, guys. It's okay. We will be ready to roll on this next batch of eggs. So I'm going to clean this tank out here. Yeah, we're going to stick this nice clean dish back up over here on this side. And we'll keep Maui over here. So, yeah, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. I'm super anxious to find out what will happen on this third try. And you know what? If he doesn't fertilize it on this third try, then maybe he's just sterile. I just think we need a pill that makes him, you know, fertile. I really do have faith in Maui. I feel that he's going to make it happen. And if not, we'll just have to find MOANA a new stud.
That is the peck pop of love.
I'm just joking, Maui. I would never get rid of you. Not yet, anyways. And I hope you guys liked all the fine button-up details that I did on Tiki Falls. I still have a couple ideas that I want to do to the pond, so stay tuned on that. And I hope you guys like the updates, you know, especially on the Predator tank. I haven't showed you guys that tank in a while. And if you're new to the channel, I hope you enjoyed it. There's going to be a lot more coming up. I'll see you guys on the next video. Much love and aloha.
Hana Hui A Maui.